In this lesson, we're going to change decimals to fractions. There are three types of decimals. One is the terminating decimal. The second one is the repeating. And the third one is the non-terminating and non-repeating decimal. The non-terminating and non-repeating decimals like pi, the exponential number, square root of 2, and there are infinitely many of them, cannot be expressed into fractions. So in this video, we only talk about changing terminating decimals and repeating decimals into fractions. Let's begin from terminating decimals. Say for example, 2.75. If we change this to fraction, we just simply multiply this by 100. So just count the number of decimal digits. There are two of them, so you multiply it by 100, which has two zeros as well. And then you divide it by 100 to make it balance. Now, our 2.75 will become a whole number if we multiply by 100. Divide this by 100. We can then simplify this. Okay, 100, divide this by 25, we get 4. Divide this by 25, 8, 11 over 4. Now let's try another one. 6.2. Since there are only two decimal digits here, we multiply it by 10. That has only one zero. And divide it by 10. So this becomes 62 over 10. You can simplify this. 31 over 5. We divide this by 2 and 2. Let's move to repeating decimals. Say, for example, 0.333, so on and so forth. So 3 repeats. In changing this, it's just very easy. You just copy the number that repeats, which is 3, and divide it by 9. You can simplify this, which is equal to 1/3. If you want to prove this, you can let x equals to 0.333, so forth. And then we can multiply this by 10 both sides because it repeats one digit only, which is 3. Multiply both sides by 10, and the right side will become 3.3, so on and so forth. We'll copy this, and then we'll break this into a whole number and a decimal. Notice that this is equal to x from the beginning. Change it to x. And then subtract x both sides, or just simply transpose this to this side. It's going to be 9x times 3, and then divide 9, and x equals 1/3, which is equal to this one. So the idea is, if you have, say for example, 0.69, 69, so on and so forth, then you just simply copy the repeating digits, which are 69, and then divide it by 99, which is the number of the repeating digits. The number of nines is the same as the number of the repeating digits. And then you can reduce it. Divide this by 3. You got 23 over 33. Next, what if we have this type of repeating decimals, like say 2.32666. Okay, the 6 repeats, but we can divide this into two parts. Like this part here, it's going to be our terminating decimal, and this part here is going to be our repeating decimal. So let's break this out into 2.32 plus 0.00666, so on and so forth. This is going to go on forever. Now this one, let's do the usual terminating decimal method, which is multiply it by 100. Since two digits repeat, because there are two digits, what's this, decimal digits here, so we multiply it by 100, that has two zeros as well. Now in our repeating decimal here, to make our decimal move here, to apply the idea we had earlier, we multiply this by 100. So multiply this by 100. Of course, we divide it by 100 as well. So this is going to be 0.666 over 100. Okay. Let's continue. Multiply our 100 here. We have 232 over 100 plus, now remember that 0.666 is just 6 over 9. So we have 6 over 9 times 100. And then let's apply the LCD. This is 900. Multiply the 9 here. So we have 232 times 9 plus 6. Going to do a small trick here. We have 232 times 9. We're going to add plus 232 here, okay, then plus 6. Of course, we add 232 here. We also subtract 232 to make it balance over 900. Now this one, you have 232 plus you add another 232, you'll now have 10 232. 10 times 232 is 2,320. Okay, so this is gone already. Now our 6, we can add it here later. We add this here. Okay, this is now the result. We can reduce this, or we can subtract this. Becomes 2094 over 900. You can continue reducing it, but I will stop here. Now, what I want you to see is the working formula here whenever you have repeating decimals like this. This one here. You see we have 2, 3, 2, 6. These are the terminating, and you simply add the repeating digit, which is 6. So 2, 3, 2, 6. And then you subtract it by the terminating part, which is 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Now, here is the terminating part has 2 decimal digits, which is 3, 2. You can consider this, this is the number of zeros that you're going to add in this form. That's why you have 900 here. And the repeating digit, which is only 1, this is the number of 9 that you're going to use. That's why you have 900, so 900. And this is how you use the formula. Okay, let's solve some more. Okay, now say for example, we have 5.82696969, so on and so forth. Now, this is our terminating, and this is our repeating. Notice that we have 2 decimal digits for our terminating part. So this will be our number of zeros. And 2 repeating digits for our repeating decimal part. We have 2 9s in there. So the formula is you write the terminating as well as the repeating digits. So 5, 8, 2, 6, 9. And you subtract the terminating, which is 5, 8, 2, all over. You got 2 9s and 2 zeros. You then subtract this. 5, 7, 6, 8, 7 over 9, 9, 0, 0. So it's now expressed in fractions. You can simplify it further if you want, but we only need to show that any repeating decimals can be changed into fractions.